it seems, and again, I've got years of experience buying private health care, watching these exclusions being added to the policies, trying to bring the cost down. I've got all kinds of questions. I'm trying to figure out how to zero it in. My overall question is, how does this kind of pre-authorization compare with private insurance, and truthfully, what people try to do with normal Medicare as well? Now, I had in-laws that were being booted out of hospitals way before they were supposed to on Medicare. I don't think it's Medicare Advantage. So can somebody speak to how this compares to private insurance and how it compares to Medicare?
I can start. So I have colleagues that have looked at similar questions in the health insurance marketplaces, but what we've found is that the data are not comparable, so you can't actually figure out how things compare. They have other data that would be nice to have in Medicare Advantage, such as the reason for the denial of payments, but the data for your first question simply is not available.
Let me ask about the services being denied. It seems like an awful lot of what we're talking about here is long-term rehabilitation care. Is that most of the 35 million requests, or what else is being pre-authorized and being denied?
So that data does not tell us the particular services. I think other people on the panel can speak from other data they've looked at or their experience, what they've seen. But that data, one of the big gaps is it doesn't tell us the services.
Oh, yeah, we're always missing information. Ms. Tinker, what can you add?
So when we looked at this data, we took a month in June of 2019, and we really looked very closely at those prior authorization denials. And what we found is they fell into sort of three main buckets. One was post-acute care, which you were just mentioning, transfers from hospitals to either skilled nursing facilities or inpatient rehabilitation facilities. Another bucket that we found was significant were imaging services, specifically things like CAT scans and MRIs. And then the last was injections, generally for issues dealing with pain along the spine. In addition, when we looked at our work and tried to make that comparison against original Medicare, what we found was with those prior authorization denials, 13% of them actually met original Medicare requirements. And one of the Medicare Advantage requirements is that it provide the same level of service that original Medicare does.
Hello, friends. I have serious news to share with you this Monday. So action is finally being taken. Republicans and Democrats are close to reaching a deal. Requirements on certain programs like SNAP and Medicare are also being finalized. This change will be affecting many low-income Americans, and state lawmakers are sweeping in to approve a $100 monthly benefit increase. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to learn more details. Also, I will be announcing several winners for the $75 Walmart gift card this coming Friday. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. So roughly half of the people who will be affected by a proposed expansion of SNAP program work requirements already do what's needed to meet those requirements. There's also evidence suggesting that many of the rest have caregiving or health conditions that prevent them from working. The SNAP program helps low-income people purchase groceries. Republicans want the federal government to make SNAP benefits for adults age 50 to 55 without dependents or disabilities contingent on spending 80 hours per month on work activities. This may include employment, short-term training, and community service. This proposed change is in a package that the Republican-led House of Representatives has recently passed that seeks to cut spending on several social programs. Currently, the requirements only apply to adults under the age of 50 without dependents who are not disabled. But it has been found that in most years, more than half of recipients worked at least 20 hours per week. There are widespread concerns that expanding SNAP work requirements would sever food assistance benefits for an estimated 300,000 low-income Americans between the ages of 50 and 55 years old, including many with health conditions and who care for others. That is troubling because the cost of professional childcare and elder care, as well as the care for the disabled, is very high in the United States. It's reasonable to expect that the new work requirements would force many people to make hard choices between the caregiving arrangements for their loved ones and keeping their benefits. Also, since people who have poor health may not be able to work, they may find themselves unable to put food on the table if they lose SNAP benefits. The SNAP program is associated with many positive trends beyond getting adequate food to eat. These include spending less on health care, having better health, and becoming more financially secure. Further, when Americans use SNAP to purchase groceries, studies have shown it stimulates the economy where they live, supporting low-income communities. Right now, lawmakers in Congress are under great pressure to overcome a political standoff to prevent the U.S. from defaulting on its debt for the first time in U.S. history. But some Democrats, including those who represent Connecticut, say they are unlikely to sign off on any agreement that imposes stricter work requirements to receive benefits through the SNAP program. Representative Jahana Hayes said she is very concerned by the GOP push for tougher work requirements to access SNAP benefits. She also believes it is wrong to include it in debt ceiling talks. She is the ranking member of the House Agriculture Subcommittee on Nutrition, Foreign Agriculture, and Horticulture. Senator Richard Blumenthal echoed a similar sentiment, saying it would be challenging to vote for any debt ceiling agreement that imposes stricter requirements. So friends, should there be work requirements to receive SNAP benefits? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. SNAP benefits are loaded onto the card each month, and how much you receive depends on household income and size. EBT cards work just like debit cards and can be used at most grocery stores, retailers, and farmers markets. The state of Massachusetts is set to send out its second of 3 state-funded extra SNAP payments. Households eligible for SNAP payments will receive an extra payment amount equal to 40% of the difference between the maximum benefit for their household size and the regular monthly benefit amount. The extra payments will be issued this June and have a minimum amount of $38 a month. The extra SNAP benefits come from Governor Healy signing a supplemental budget that included $130 million to create the SNAP emergency allotment to help families following the expiration of the federal SNAP benefits. The U.S. Department of Agriculture forecasts the price of eggs would increase almost 30% this year. Other categories would also increase in price, including meats, dairy, poultry, fats, fruits, bakery products, and vegetables. The Consumer Price Index is a measure of the economy-wide inflation, and it was up 6% in February from last February. So dear friends, please let me know in the comment section below if your grocery bill has gone up from last year. Well, my beautiful and my most greatest friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you, dear friends, for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway this coming Friday. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.